These springtime days are going to be beckoning soon, so if you are a golfer in town, I'm sure you're looking forward to hitting the links and taking in 18 holes on a beautiful day. If you're looking to lose weight and improve your game, it's a double win for you this morning because we're back talking with Kevin Bragg with Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness Center. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We were here back in January talking, and I failed to mention on the air, so I wanted to throw that out there right away. When you lost your weight following your very own program, you're a pretty good golfer, you said, and yet you missed the ball the first time you played because you didn't know how to adjust for all the weight you had lost.
Yeah, well, I absolutely did, and it was definitely a shocker. I was not expecting that, but I completely missed it 3 times, and I thought, oh goodness. So yeah, I no longer had that big belly to get in the way of my swing, and very, very shocking, but I'm so glad that I have since been able to adjust. So it's a little bit of an adjustment at
once
first.
You figured it out that you didn't have to be quite so far out, then your game improved, though, once you made the accommodations, so to speak.
Yep, absolutely.
So we talked back in January, which was fitting with New Year's resolutions at the beginning of the year. This point in the year, first of all, spring bathing suit season is around the corner, which is intimidating for all of us, but especially if you're looking to lose some weight. And people may have tried some things and once again failed. Your program promises, you say, to be pretty much foolproof if you just follow it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. Our intelligence does enable us to safely guarantee the 20-pound weight loss. Females are going to lose 20 to 22 pounds. Typical males are going to lose 28 to 30 pounds. So
in 40 days.
In 40 days.
So when we were here last time, the program is pretty involved in a good way. So it's segmented. You come in initially, your consultation in your office is free. They step on this scale, I'll call it, that shows you 13 happenings within the body. Muscle mass, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
What else?
Muscle mass, the fat percentage, hydration level, and basal metabolic rate, daily caloric intake, all sorts of good information.
So then from there, that lets you know how to customize the plan for each individual person.
Well, we also have an iPad, which is where our intelligence is. So our clients, when they first come in, can identify some of their known medical conditions, and then input all that, and then it's going to ask 5 simple or some pretty involved questions, but questions like how do you sleep, how's your energy level, any elimination issues, any digestion issues, allergies, anything like that. So then we input all of that information into our database, or the brain, as I like to call it, and then that's what gives us their customized menu plan and supplements to support them along their weight loss journey. So
in this room where we are, there's a TV right up here, a monitor that's showing before and after pictures and individuals, but there are a lot of couples I'm seeing too. So if a husband and wife were to come in, as you said, he might lose more weight than she initially. So they each fill out this questionnaire. Though each one is going to eat a protein, a vegetable, and a fruit, will it possibly be that one might have more fish and one might have more red meat depending on their health conditions?
Absolutely.
So and that's based again on that intelligence you get with those answers. Do you consult with people's doctors if they do have health issues, or do you ask them to consult with their doctor?
Well, so if somebody comes in with high blood pressure or their diabetes, anything like that, I want them to check their blood sugar and their blood pressure every day. So they're going to text me their weight and those other, so the blood pressure or blood sugar, depending, it could be all 3. I want them to check it daily, so that way I can help them to tell them when they need to consult with their with their primary care.
Makes sense.
To
Yeah.
where they'll be able to see if they want to make adjustments to that.
In the course of those 40 days, how often are they checking in with you?
Checking in with me every day.
Every day? By on the iPad or
Just
call?
texting me, or they can call me, either one.
Really?
So I get all their telephone number and I give them mine, and we talk each day. So they're getting daily coaching and coming in here once a week for follow-ups, and then stepping on that scale I call the truth indicator. So that's going to shows me tracks their progress and things like that.
So here we are, Easter this year is in early April, so we're about a month or so out from Easter. If close to that 40-day mark. If people were to come in now, they could be looking a whole lot different. Easter could kind of be their target, right?
Absolutely.
So the support that you offer and that coaching that you do, I guess that's really part of the success, because it's real easy to think, I just can't do this, I want that Snickers bar. But you've got to remind them to stay strong. Do you ever get tired of hearing the comments when people come in? I bet they cry a lot when they see success come.
They do, yeah, absolutely. No, and I never get tired. So, and one thing that I like too is seeing people when they come in, they've got to take their shoes and socks off. So they're going to be bare feet on that. So just seeing people how they get down to bend over to take their shoes and socks off, how much easier it gets for them.
It's far more than vanity.
Yeah,
There's a health component here.
Absolutely.
People lose medications. They don't have to be on their medications as much when they see the weight loss come off.
Well, I mean, typically as a side effect of weight loss, you could potentially see that. Absolutely.
You think more clearly? A lot of people see
Absolutely.
it. Mental acuity improves.
Absolutely.
So you had told me last time that people can go on your website or they can call. The consultation is at no cost to them. They get on that truthometer, as you call it, and see what their 13 points are, and then see if this program is right for them.
Absolutely.
Kevin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can find him at Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness Center right here in East Brainerd. His dad has offices in Maryville and Knoxville. So Kevin's come Chattanooga way and is loving our golf courses, by the way, too. So watch for him on the course one day and see how good his swing is now. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's 7:55 in the morning and we're back on site for another one-day shower installation with West Shore Home. And today, they're not just doing one bath, they're gonna do 2 baths in the same house all in one day. Let's head upstairs and check it out. Okay, this first bathroom needs some help. The shower space feels like a cave with these lowered ceilings and rounded corners. So what West Shore is going to do is come in here and optimize the shower space by installing a low-step shower base, and they're going to raise the ceiling and extend the shower walls up to that ceiling. Now in the second bathroom, they're looking to keep a bathtub, so West Shore is going to come in and remove the existing tub and replace it with something brand new and modern. Okay, busy day for the crew. Let's let them get to work.
So I figured I'd stop in and see how the crews are doing. It's midday and we're still on pace to finish up by dinner time tonight. Now the homeowner did leave early for work this morning, so when they return tonight, they're gonna have 2 beautiful new showers from West Shore Home. Now these types of transformations are only made possible by our expert employee installers that do hundreds of these every single year. I'll get out of the way and let the crew do their thing so you can see the incredible transformation.
Well, the shower and bath experts at West Shore Home delivered again. 2 transformations in the same day. This morning, this was an old and outdated bathtub. This afternoon, a beautiful, modern walk-in shower. Folks, call the experts at West Shore Home to start your project now. And when you do, take advantage of this limited time offer. West Shore Home is extending this offer for 1 week only. It's free installation on all shower and bath projects. Plus, for a limited time, they're doing 18 months of no interest financing. Call West Shore Home now.
Count on Local 3 News for more local stories.
The Tri-State Home Show is coming up in just a few days, so you're going to want to go ahead and plan to reserve some time that weekend to go and make your home look beautiful and more welcoming than ever before. So we're glad this morning to welcome a representative for the home builders of Greater Chattanooga, and that is Sean Skelly, who is with Access Garage Doors. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Those were some mouthfuls of words I had to get out there, but I'm glad to see you nonetheless.
Well, thanks for having me. We appreciate it.
Y'all have been part at Access of the home show for a long time. Not the 56 years that we'll be celebrating this year, but for a long time.
Regrettably, no. But yeah, we've been representing as a brand there for the better part of 10 years now.
You are well known in the area. People are used to hearing that Access name, and yet once they go and they begin to look at the different options in garage doors, I would imagine they begin to scratch their heads because they may have thought they just wanted a white garage door. Then they see how many options there are.
Right. There are just an enormous amount of options that you can choose from to improve your curb appeal of your home for renovations, or even if you are building your dream forever home.
Right.
We have major brands from Clopay to Amar to LiftMaster that we partner with.
I know that we live in a world where the fact is you get what you pay for. Sometimes you can't afford to pay top notch for everything. Oh, to be that lucky, but you can't always do that. But that garage door is a very important investment because you're opening and closing it multiple times a day.
Correct. What gets often overlooked is that is the largest moving part of your home. It becomes, in essence, the new front door. Access in and out of that house. You want to make sure that that door is operating properly, giving you safe, secure access to your home.
You mentioned the secure. I think it's probably, I'm guessing, it's just customary now that garage doors will have that security feature so that if a child or a ball or something goes underneath it while closing, it stops. Is that always going to be there?
Correct. The photo eyes, yes. In fact, that's part of building code now. No garage door operator can be installed without that safety feature.
Do you find, I'll pick your brain while you're here, is it just a matter of personal preference, or is it better to have, if you have a 2 or a 3 car garage, to have an individual door for each car versus one large door? Does it matter?
Well, it really is about personal preference and, lack of a better way to say it, how deep your pockets are.
Okay.
When you want to service or repair or even replace that door.
Because if you had just the one door, that's
Correct.
a lot more of an investment if it should have a problem?
Well, with the larger door, you would only have to maintain it once every 6 months to a year. If something does happen to that door, you just replace that one door.
Oh.
But with individual doors on the
Gotcha.
front of your house, if anything should happen to that door,
Gotcha.
you'll need to replace all 3.
Oh,
or
I
all
didn't
2.
realize that. So see, there's so much more that goes into it
Correct.
than you would think, which again throws us back to the home show coming up, because the whole purpose of it is to give people a chance to be face to face to ask these very questions, right?
Correct, and we are very excited to be a sponsor and a participant in the home show February 24th, 25th, and 26th. You know, we're blessed to have one of the larger home shows regionally here in Chattanooga, where you're going to have strong representation from vendors and local home building professionals.
You know, you just don't have to go hardly anywhere around the area that you don't notice something new going
Correct.
up. That can't happen if you don't have a strong network of construction in the area, so we've got that.
Absolutely do, and with this home show, it gives the opportunity for the consumer to go to one spot in one gathering to meet with all the local professionals. Whether you are looking to renovate your home, some additional curb appeal, or even build that forever home.
You know, I guess every industry you're in becomes a small one, and you begin to rub elbows with the same people over and over again, no matter what you do for a living. So within your line of work, your reputation is known at Access. So if someone is having a new roof put on their house, and it changes the look and they want to enhance it with a new garage door, y'all can kind of refer back and forth with each other, can't you?
Absolutely, absolutely. And at Access, we've been in family-run, owned, operated, locally operated business for almost 2 decades now. We truly are garage door professionals here in the greater Chattanooga area. We do specialize in residential and commercial garage door sales, repairs, and installation.
Before I let you run, back to the brands that you carry, the Clopay and the others. If you are doing a renovation of your home, say, and you want a new garage door, or it's a new build, either one, can it be done custom to what you want, or do you always just have the different options from the manufacturer?
Well, you know, we would strongly encourage anyone that's interested in going that route to come down to the showroom, meet with our salesperson, and go through all the options that Clopay does have, or Amar, or any one of the major brands. They do have what they call imagination centers, where we can design a custom door to your needs, colors, the new popular carriage style doors, so on and so forth.
That was kind of my question. So you do have that software that allows people to see it before they try to implement it.
Absolutely, and we're also going to be equipped to be able to do that at the home show.
Really? So should people bring pictures maybe of their house? Would that be helpful to bring?
Yeah, ideas, dreams, inspiration, absolutely.
Okay.
We'll be able to build out quotes and take care of you right on site there.
From what I'm remembering about the home show, you can just simply get your tickets there at the door at the convention center. Is that right?
Correct. It's $10. It's $5 all weekend if you are a senior citizen over 60 years of age. If you do bring a canned good, it's $1 off admission.
Oh, great.
To help support the local Chattanooga Food Bank.
It is housed at the convention center because that's how many people are going to be there. That's a big space, and they will need every inch of it. So whether you are looking to do something with your garage, perhaps you're looking to just simply put in some new windows in your house, you want to just get some ideas for down the road. The 56th annual Tri-State Home Show is the place to be. The dates, February 24 to 26 at the Convention Center. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Going on now at Ashley Home Store's President's Day sale. Save 20% off, plus get special financing for 60 months. That's 20% off, plus take 5 years to pay. For a limited time only at Ashley Home Store.
We just done heroin.
I know that you can get back on track.
Hold it.
I got sober. I am not giving up on her.
If I can't trust you, I can't work with you. It's that simple.
Sir, are you injured? I'm gonna help you, okay?
What's that?
The Bojangler from Bojangles.
With the same bold flavor as their chicken?
The same.
The Bojangler's back. Order in the app to hook one while you can. It's bow time.
Hello, I'm Kevin Bragg from Bragg Weight Loss. We change lives every day. I would like for you to meet a few.
I'm Laura, over 40 pounds with Bragg Weight Loss.
My name is Ricky Sharp. I've lost 48.6 pounds with Bragg Weight Loss.
I'm Lindsay, and I've lost 54 pounds on Bragg Weight Loss.
Hi, my name is Kathy, and I have lost 50 pounds on Dr. Bragg's weight loss.
Hi, I'm Christina, and I've lost over 40 pounds with Bragg's Weight Loss.
At C&M Disposal, we love our cans, and we provide privileged waste removal services to ensure the conservation of our employees, customers, and the environment. We adhere to the highest standards to keep your neighborhood and our community clean. Call Tammy or find us at cmdisposalinc.com.
From kindergarten to graduation, count on School Patrol, only on Local 3 News.
It's the final days of Ashley Home Store's President's Day mattress sale. Last chance to save up to $500 on best-selling Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Plus, we're giving away a free Tempur-Pedic sleep system. Ends Monday at Ashley Home Store.
Okay, when you watch this next segment, if you are like me, you're going to walk away with not just one new friend, but two, because Bates Reed is here. He has Chief Farms. He's a Red Bank native. In fact, I'll tell you up front, he still lives on the land that has been in his family for 100 years, right there in downtown Red Bank, this little oasis that's changing the world. And this is Chi, the name of the farm. So good to see you both.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
So I've been hearing a lot about you. People told me you were coming, and they said you're going to fall in love with him, Julie. You're going to love what he does. And I understand it now because you've got this passion for healthy eating, the power of community, and you've combined it all to also support you and other area farmers. Is that kind of a fair way to put it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We are here to support our local economy, whoever grows, makes, or creates food or services locally.
I think it's a good time of the year to be talking to you because you had just said to me before we came on camera, everything that they're growing. They have dairy farmers. What do you do? Vegetables?
We have a hen farm in Sell Creek, so we do eggs, and we have an organic farm in Sell Creek as well.
Okay.
So those are the two items that we do, but we partner with any local business, farmer, maker, baker, grower that wants to be a part of a local food collaborative and cooperative.
Okay, but you're virtual, which means that people can go on your website, is this right?
That's
and
correct.
kind of put in their cart what they want, and then it's delivered to them.
That's correct. It's delivered every Wednesday or Thursday, depending on the weather. We don't want people driving when the weather's really, we're having a storm.
Sure.
But yeah, it's delivered every week, so they can get a box once a month, once every other week, once a week, depending on their personal family needs.
Where's the pickup site?
We deliver to their front door.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
So when you said that you hate to see people out on a rainy day, you mean your people?
Our people.
Wow.
I don't want them driving in the rain or the snow and potentially hurting themselves.
Okay, so I had said earlier, I think it's the perfect time of year to be having this conversation, and I said that because so many people made a resolution for the new year to eat healthier, and that sounds great until you go to the grocery store and start reading labels and you're thinking, how do I decipher all of this? So with you, we really know what's going into the food.
You do, because what's become so apparent since we were children was that the foods have been changing. What's in the milk has changed. The hormones, we heard about it for years. The milk coagulates, it turns bad and stinky. And back in the day, and what we get now from our vendor in Crossville is a small batch milk. It's called small batch, which means that they don't heat it up the same way. They don't destroy the good stuff in the milk, which eventually makes it turn sour and those kind of things. When you get your milk, you take off the cap and you take that cream out and put it on your bagel or put it in your coffee. You don't hear those kind of things from the regular grocery store anymore.
Okay, let's go with the milk idea.
Okay.
If you were to buy a gallon of milk at the grocery store, there's a sell-by date on there. So it's got a shelf life of a couple of weeks probably.
Right.
If you get the milk from Crossville,
you're going to get the same expiration date,
really?
But it came straight from the cow, and it was just a small batch pasteurized. It's not homogenized, but it's okayed by the FDA, and I'm sorry, USDA. And so you still get all the certification from it, but you're getting a much cleaner version of your milk. The stuff that literally it comes in a little glass bottle that I call it, we're the milkmen of the 21st century. So now instead of just dropping off milk, we drop off all your vegetables, all your foods from the local community.
Is there meat too?
There's meat as well.
Okay.
And we're growing all of those as we're just continually having to grow. We are bootstraps. We're not funded yet. We do have sponsors like Humana just came on board.
And I want to talk about that because I think that I'm guessing this was your mindset, but you correct me if I'm wrong. So CHI stands for Community Helps Itself. Is that right?
That's right.
That's your CHI. But it also means pure
energy, love.
Pure energy.
Yeah.
So we have this problem where you hear about people having an unhealthy lifestyle, and when you're on the lower socioeconomic end of things, it's all the more difficult to eat healthy.
That's right.
Food deserts are a real thing.
They're a real
so
thing.
with Humana sponsoring you, that monetary donation is going to help get this same quality food to people in need.
You know and that's exactly it. What was so amazing is I said, how are we going to get this into food insecure areas, into food deserts? Well, when you go to Patton Towers, for example, my experience was I went there, we set up a table, we did a shot of the picture of Patton Towers, and then I went in and said, let's see if we can give them discounts. A lot of those people are receiving, after they pay for their housing, $20 to $43 a month is the majority of what they receive in food credits from SNAP benefits. What can you buy?
Are you telling me that that's all the money they have to buy?
That's all the money they have to buy food for an entire month. So when we went in there, I was like, wow, this is not going to work. Luckily, through the universe, God, source talking to us all, basically said, Humana looked at it and said, that's who we've been looking for to get food to these people. So now with corporate sponsors that come on board like Humana, literally sponsoring feeding all of Patton Towers,
right,
or all of Bethlehem Center in that community, or all of any of the other communities. We're going to be feeding 6 communities up through June of this year through Humana alone.
Okay, so the visionary in you, do you look at that and think, okay, let's take a look at where we are today and what will our 2-year range outlook look like? Because 2 years of eating healthy could change medical conditions, mental health, all of it.
That's the whole vision. The whole vision is how do we go from a culture that in my grandparents' time or my mother's time when they were young and everybody had chickens, you could eat those eggs. Well, it got too easy to buy a 99-cent thing of eggs at the store to feed your hens anymore, so everybody stopped. So now we come into the culture where we are now, where everybody got used to going to the grocery store. And I'm not downplaying a grocery store. Thank goodness for grocery stores, right? But if you want really local things, there's some basics that we must get back to that haven't been changed. And you know, all the sugar that's in the processing and everything that if you're not buying local, you're probably buying processed and GMO with a lot of hormones, unless you know what you're looking for.
Okay, so when we're through talking and I go on your website, which is Chi Farms?
Chimarkets.life.
We'll show you, chimarkets.life. So when I go on there, am I going to see, A, how frequently I would want to get something from you, but also what my options are to get, or is it kind of a grab bag of what's in season?
We have the way we set it up is we say, hey, would you like to get a box and sponsor your community? So the box could be just a vegetable box. It could be our full produce box, our basics box, which has milk, bread, eggs, beef, 5 quarts of vegetables, and 1 type of fruit. And that's normally it would be like $75, but if you just do it on rotation once a month, every other week, we take $10 off of it automatically, so we can keep count of what we need to distribute every week.
Okay.
So those boxes then become what you get once a month or once every other week. Then by Mondays of each week, when your box comes on Wednesday, you go in and you order extra honey, venison bone broth, elderberry syrup, you know, whatever you want to add to your box, you just go ahead and pay for that there online. We add it to your box and drop it off at your door.
What about the educational need, though, to teach people how to go from eating the way we are eating to this new way of eating? I wouldn't know what to do with venison broth.
Right. We have, we're not there yet. We are working on recipes that we can show people, okay, you got this week, or here's our little box of Chi recipes. This is one of the things we're not there yet, but we can show you what to do with those items.
Okay.
So, but at this point, it's more of like, okay, I'm going to look on Google and I'm going to see what to do with an avocado if I don't know what to do with an avocado.
Sure. Well, that's easy. That's
an easy one.
Everybody
knew what that was yesterday at Super Bowl, right?
Right.
Yeah. So the idea is to learn. I mean, nobody just knows what to do with all this food if you haven't seen it, or even that you could take the cream out of the milk and put it on your bagel because they're going to think it's rotten, right? They're going to think it smells really bad.
Yeah.
But it's delicious. It tastes like butter. So it's just we've gotten so far away from local and into corporate, whatever it is where we're getting our food, that we don't really know how to do that.
And if people wanted to do this, do they sign up for a length of time, or can they do it like a month trial?
They can order their first box, and then I'll give them a call, or one of the people on our team, would you like to do it every other week or once a month? Absolutely. There's no contracts. You go as long as you'd like, wherever your budget is. And then we also take SNAP benefits for those on SNAP benefits.
Okay.
Exactly the same thing. We just do it through SNAP.
It's a lot to kind of take in, but this was your introduction to what he does, plus your chance to see Chi and all of her energy.
And all her energy today. Hey, yeah.
She's one chill dog. But if you want to get in touch with him at chimarkets.life, you can order. And if you are inclined, maybe help with the sponsorship of things, he can have that conversation with you as well. The phone number is 800-9043. Living the house his grandfather built 100 years ago is not there anymore, or it still is?
The house isn't there, but the cottage behind it is, and that's where we distribute the food out of, and that's Chi Life Center.
Okay, pretty cool. A true Chattanooga story.
Yeah,
Thank you, babe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chi.
Thank you, Chi.
She didn't market me like she got my cup.
At Chattanooga College, we believe our graduates can make a difference in the lives of others. That's why we offer programs in both medical and dental assisting, Our graduates play a vital role in modern healthcare by using their training to help make a difference and improve the lives of their patients. That's what making a difference is all about, and it all starts at Chattanooga College. Visit chattanoogacollege.edu today. That's chattanoogacollege.edu. Chattanooga College, because a small college can make a big difference.
New shower? No problem. Kohler Luxstone is a complete safe shower system with an ultra-low step-in to provide ease of access to your shower. Kohler accessories keep your showering space organized with innovative storage options. The floating shelf can be placed anywhere in the shower, giving you the freedom to set up your storage any way you see fit. The shower bar offers support for everyday routines such as washing and shaving, and the slim, flat profile allows the bar to double as extra storage. The shower locker provides personal storage that discreetly blends into the environment for a clean, organized showering space. Call now and receive 50% off professional installation of any Kohler shower, plus get affordable financing starting at only $149 per month for qualified buyers. As an added bonus, call during this program and get a $50 gas card with your free in-home estimate.
A day before the NFL Conference Championships were played was our strict deadline to order the winning team's mascot for this commercial. I had to make a guess. Folks, obviously, I know little about football, but I do know gold and silver. Stop in Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds and let me show you how purchasing bullion can protect your future in this crazy economy. It's about time you showed up. Now let's enjoy the big game. Thank you and God bless.
Good morning and a very happy Wednesday to you. Once again, we are talking spring-like weather for the day today. It's going to be warm. It will be breezy as wind from the south really picks up with a mix of sun and clouds. You get to enjoy highs today in the 70s. Hopefully you have some time to spend outside. Generally dry during your Wednesday daytime, but scattered showers are going to roll across our area tonight and continue into Thursday morning, clearing out so you get to enjoy even warmer air for Thursday afternoon. Record warmth on Thursday. Highs in the low 80s, so that's going to be something that we're keeping an eye on. The record high temperature 81 degrees in Chattanooga right now, forecasting 82 for Thursday. Here's a breakdown hour by hour though for this afternoon. Partly sunny skies, 76 degrees at 2 o'clock, still at 76 at 6 p.m. and even by 10 o'clock tonight, 71 degrees at that point. So it's going to be a mild and warm night ahead. And let's go ahead and see those warm temperatures for the entire week. Additionally, this is fueled by wind coming up from the south. So here's our forecasted wind gusts, 26 miles per hour at 4 p.m. Generally wind gusts today, topping out this afternoon and evening at about 25 to 30 miles per hour. We'll have some spots though that can see stronger gusts than that. So when we're talking about our wind concerns for today and tonight, a couple of pockets of wind advisories in place. Grundy, Van Buren counties in place from this morning, already in effect until midnight Central Time, and then southeastern Monroe County, that one goes into effect a little bit later at 1 p.m. this afternoon through Thursday morning at 7 a.m. with gusts up to 50 miles per hour. So those stronger gusts possible in some of those higher elevations. Here are those forecasted highs for the week ahead. So 78 today, 82 tomorrow. We settle back down, kind of reset to what would be normal, 58. So that's still going to be pretty comfortable where we should be in February, not super cold, and then stair step right back up again, 73 degrees by Monday of next week. So not a whole lot of activity to talk about. Decreasing clouds, that mixture, partly sunny skies for your Wednesday afternoon, that wind coming up from the south though. So again, it will get breezy. Let's take you to tonight because that's when you'll start to see a little bit of that green on the maps. These are those widely scattered showers that are going to push through a little bit before midnight, but primarily after midnight. So during the early morning hours of Thursday. Now to enjoy the warmth of Thursday, the good news is that rain's going to push out by about 8, 9 a.m. on Thursday. Clouds are going to break up, more sunshine for your Thursday afternoon, helping to fuel that warm up to 82 degrees. And then we're going to have another batch of early morning rain on Friday morning. This one's going to be different though, because see those blue lines coming down from the north due to a cold front, pockets of scattered showers possible on Friday morning, and then that much cooler air settling into place. Clouds partially clearing out, but I think that with that cooler air, it'll take a little bit longer for those clouds to break up on Friday. So still do expect some of that cloud cover, especially in the morning time. Today, again, that mix of sun and clouds, high temperatures from about 73 to 78 across the area, topping out at 78 in Chattanooga, 77 for Scottsboro, Dalton, Cleveland, that southerly breeze. And then tonight, a few of those scattered showers. It's going to be mild in the 60s. And then tomorrow, Look at that core right there in the low 80s. A very warm day, wind coming from the southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So 2 more days of really warm air. Watch out for your allergies. Those pollen counts are up. And then Friday it's going to be more seasonable again at 58 degrees. Then we start to stair-step Bragg back up again, hitting 73 by Monday of next week.
Bobby Weir and Wolf Bros, featuring the Wolfpack, Friday, February 24th for the Tivoli Theater Foundation 2023 Annual Gala at Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Auditorium. Bobby Weir and Wolf Bros, live.
Save big and transform your home with new windows from Champion. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Give your home the look and feel it deserves. Get windows direct from our factory to your home. Buy 2, get 2 free. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
I finally realized I needed to file disability. The first attorney's office I called was just rude. So my mom suggested I call Warren and Griffin. What a difference. They were so polite and helpful. They really went the extra mile for me, and they never make me feel bad for needing disability benefits. Thank you, Warren and Griffin. 5 stars.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Moore.
Do you have questions about Social Security disability?
Give us a call at 265-HURT.
That's 265-4878.
We are your local law firm.
No matter the season, when your comfort's at risk, just call Metro Plumbing, Heating and Air. We provide the 5-star service your home deserves. Service you need, people you trust. Here to keep you comfortable.
Say hello to a smarter cat litter. Pretty Litter's silica crystals absorb odor to eliminate it. Color-changing technology lets you know when your cat might be having health issues, and it's 99% dust-free. Go to prettylitter.com to try the world's smartest cat litter today.
So, Frazier, are you working on Frazier right now?
I think we're on a good path for him.
Cheers to Kelsey Grammer. He opens up about his new movie, plus a quick chicken dinner. Next, Rachel.
Weekdays at 2 on Local 3.
Local 3 News. Coverage you can count on.
Let's face it, these winter months with the rain and the cold weather can often make us feel a little bit dreary when we look in the mirror each and every morning. But luckily for us, there's an easy way to have an instant lift and a shine and a glow to your face, and it doesn't cost you a lot of money either. So what is this magic thing I'm talking about, you ask? It's Plexiderm, and Melinda McKenzie is back on the show to get us excited about what she has to share this morning. Good to see you, Melinda.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here. And I always love talking to you about Plexiderm because this is really a product I talk to my family and friends about. So it's always exciting to share with you as well.
So, okay, you said something to me the last time we talked, and I promise you on my way in, I was talking to my coworker this morning, and I said, you know, I'm not really so sure I believe Melinda when she told us this last time. So you and I were talking. You use Plexiderm. Do you mind if I'm indelicate and ask you to tell people your age?
I actually would love it if you would tell people my age because I think it's important. First of all, we should talk about, I don't call it aging, I call it leveling up. So let's talk about what level I'm at right now.
Okay. Okay, you tell them. I don't want to steal your thunder.
Okay. I'm 62. I'm 62 years old, and I do not have injections, fillers. There's no tricks. The only trick I'm using, if you want to call it a trick, is my Plexiderm. And the reason I do that is because I want to be authentic with everyone. I want everyone to know, like, I'm proud of aging. I don't want to look 18. I don't want someone else in charge of how tight my skin is. I want to be able to do that. And with Plexiderm, which is simply a serum, I do that every single day. I do use it under my eyes. That's my biggest issue. I have puffiness. I have the lines. I've got all this stuff on the forehead lines and just a little bit around the mouth because my foundation has a tendency to crease along those lines, and that's how I do it.
Okay, so let's explain to people what it is. It is a serum, Plexiderm is. You can use it on special occasions. Most people like it so much they want to feel good each and every day. And when you put it on, am I right, Melinda, you want to let it sit for a little bit before you put makeup on?
Yeah, you know what? Really, the secret with Plexiderm is the application. You want to start with clean, dry skin. So if you like to use moisturizer, which I do, I have very, very dry skin, let your moisturizer soak in first. Because if you try to put your Plexiderm, which is a serum, on top of the moisturizer, it won't have anywhere to go. What Plexiderm does is it gets into your skin and it creates a beautiful invisible shield wherever you put it. So you want to let it rest for 10 minutes. And the reason we say 10 minutes is because we want you to have 10 hours of usage. You will get excited if you're looking in the mirror, because in 2 to 3 minutes, really it's going to make a difference. The reason we want you to wait the full 10 is we want it to last.
Okay, it's also important if you are a moisturizer wearer or if you're going to use makeup that you want to use water-based?
Yes, thank you for pointing that out. So people ask me, what about cosmetics? I am a huge cosmetics fan. I really don't even go get my mail without my cosmetics on. And so what you do is you use water-based because oils dilute Plexiderm. With that being said, this doesn't change your skincare routine. I like to slather the oils on at night, but during the day, when you use your Plexiderm, you want to use water-based cosmetics, but you will also find that, at least for me personally, and from the people that respond about Plexiderm, you use less concealer, because I don't know about you, Julie, but what I do is I used to slap a lot of concealer on the areas that bothered me, and all it really did was draw attention to my wrinkles and the darkness under my eyes. So you will find you use less, but be delicate. Remember, you create a beautiful invisible shield. If you want to put concealer, tap it lightly because you have created a shield and you want it to stay.
So when you talk about the shield it creates, okay, like if you have little fine lines around your eyes, right? If you don't have those yet, then lucky for you. But if you have those little fine lines, does it make those kind of fill in and it smooths them out?
Yes, that's what's so exciting about it, because here's the other thing. It's highly concentrated. If you notice with any of the applications that you get your Plexiderm, the opening is very small. That's just a reminder to remind you it's very highly concentrated. You use the smallest amount. So basically when it creates that shield, it fills it in so your skin looks smooth. For me, under the eyes, I've got the puffiness and the lines. So when I put it on, then it looks smooth, and my skin is not smooth. So when I wash it off at the end of the day, which you can wash it off with water, comes off very easily, it's always surprising to see, because as I've aged, my skin becomes more pliable, and it takes a while in the mornings for my face to wake up. So when I got up this morning, I was like, okay, here we go, tap on the Plexiderm. It's such a relief to know that in just 10 minutes, my skin looks fresh, because my skin doesn't look fresh at age 62, but with Plexiderm it does.
I think it's also interesting in watching the before and after pictures that you were able to share. The lighting in the before and after pictures is the same. It's not like, you know, with no makeup and then all of a sudden it's a full face of makeup. It's the same picture, just before and after.
Yes. Thank you for pointing that out. No one's wearing cosmetics. We don't use models or professionals. People come in every day requesting to try Plexiderm, so we bring them into the studio and watch them. I've been there watching them do them. And here's the thing. We don't want to trick you. We want you to be happy. We want to hear your stories. Remember, the big secret is clean, dry skin, clean, dry fingertips. So if you have oils or lotions on your fingers, wash those off first, because you want your Plexiderm to work. Use the smallest amount. Let your face rest, and that means you can't laugh or talk or smile, because when you use those muscles, your face isn't relaxed. Let your face relax. After 10 minutes, as you can see, I'm very dramatic. I'm very dramatic. I like to use my facial muscles, but just for 10 minutes, let it rest, because you want your skin to look fresh.
Okay, and you also said that it should last for 10 hours, so if you're going to be out having a long day, you'll look good throughout the whole time. So sometimes when you're on with us, Melinda, you have sales and specials going on. Is there any kind of a promotion?
Yes, we really love to hear Plexiderm stories. We really want people to get their hands on Plexiderm. So what we've got going on right now is a pack of 6 applications of Plexiderm for only $14.95. We will always give you free shipping, because we want you to feel open to trying this. We will always give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, because we want you to try it and we want to hear your stories. And you're going to be just like me. You're going to tell your friends and your family, check out Plexiderm. You're going to love the way your face looks.
All right, and let us show people how they can get it. Melinda, thank you so much. I still don't really believe you that you're 62, but I'll take you at your word. Plexidermtrial.com is the website. If you go to that, you can place your order. Even though you're seeing the 800 number there, that website, I think, is the easier way for you to get it. But here's the phone number, 800-695-0405, 800-695-0405. Thanks again.
My pleasure.
Hi, I'm Paul Barris, and I'm inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join me August 31st to September 10th in Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes. Experience picturesque small towns and beaches, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword local3, for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Need a ride? Speedy Car Loans for new and used cars. Apply online or call 634-LOAN.
TVFCU, a place for all of us.
Beep, beep, beep. Try banking with our TVFCU live stream app. Fireflies can do it, so can you.
TVFCU, a place for all of us.
Does your home pass the smell test? It doesn't take a scientist to tell you there's a problem. Musty and moldy. Oh, rats. What happens down there affects the air up here. For indoor air quality that's clean and pristine, call the professionals at Dux. Dux is a family business since 1997. And when it comes to remediation and restoration, are licensed, bonded, and certified. Dux. 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 Dux Indoor Air Professionals. The problem solvers. 876-9907.
Beneficiaries worried about COVID-19. COVID-19 tests are now covered by Medicare Part B. It's true. That's right. Just call the number on your screen and Achieve DX will ship you your rapid COVID test at no cost straight to your home. These easy-to-use FDA EUA authorized tests will give you results in 15 minutes. Even if you have a Medicare Advantage plan, you can have these tests delivered to your home at no cost to you, and the shipping is free.
Call 1-800-647-0459. 1-800-647-0459. Call now.
So we love helping people when they're trying to help other people here on 3+U. And a few days ago, we had members of the cast of Newsies at Ringgold High School on the show talking about their upcoming performance and a very special give back they're having on February 25th at 7 o'clock. All to benefit Children's Hospital at Erlanger. So on your screen, you can see how to get your tickets for that very special show and others as well. There's the full run. But we had some time this morning. We thought we would re-air their interview and encourage you to come out and give back to Children's Hospital at Erlanger and celebrate these very talented kids February 25th. Okay, we are going to plan your calendar for 2 weekends straight. Forgive us, but that's what we're going to do because the cast of Newsies at Ringgold High School is ready to welcome you into their theater for a toe-tapping great show. And we're so happy this morning to have 3 of the cast members, Trevor Arnold, Cassidy McCormick, and Bryce Hart, to get us ready for this Broadway classic. So good to see all 3 of you.
Good to see you this morning.
Are you rested? Are you actually sleeping at all? Because this is a high-intensity show, Trevor.
It is. It is.
Some sleep is here and there every now and then.
Every now and then, yeah.
So I happen to know the show. If you have a child who was around, I guess in the early 2000s maybe when Disney made the movie, Disney's Newsies, you know this show very well, plus the run on Broadway. But this is often in a show, Cassidy, you have the different characters that are kind of the leads, as they say. That's true here, but the Newsies, the group of dancers, are leads in their own right.
Yes, yes. We have like Race and Albert and just a ton of us, and it's great to have like our own little leads within the Newsies along with the leads as well we have here. So.
We're going to talk about something y'all are doing to give back to Children's Hospital at Erlanger in a minute, but Bryce, I want to bring you into the conversation because I've been told that part of what draws people in to be in this program at Ringgold High School is not just the performance you bring to the stage, but the camaraderie that y'all have together. Yes, so you have a chance to be in the theater production. You're also on the football team at Ringgold.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're keeping yourself busy all year.
Yes, ma'am. I feel like it's very important in life to just constantly make yourself uncomfortable. You know, I feel like there's a lot of growth in being uncomfortable and
trying new things. You mean?
Of course, yes, ma'am. And this is just such a family environment, and I feel like they just do such a great job of just building like that family feel and making sure everybody's included. Our policy is just kindness is king, and they enforce that for sure. So I'm very glad and very proud to be a part of this program.
I guess that's what makes people want to show up for practice all the time, Trevor. That lets you put on these great shows.
No, he's absolutely right about the family. He joined this program and instantly was a star. He joined our family, and this show, you know, is all about family and sticking up for one another. It's a truly inspirational show.
And for you, I hear it's a dream role. You're Jack Kelly.
It is. I am Jack Kelly. I'm the lead of the show. It's truly been the best experience to be able to sink myself into the role, but also perform with all these amazing people.
So you talk about the heart of the program and what y'all do to support each other in practice and throughout the day at school. That heart then became evident last year. The school did this give back benefit for Save the Children Ukraine.
Yes.
So this year y'all have taken it and you've made it a little bit more local, right, Cassidy?
Yes, we have. It's at Erlanger, and
the benefit is for Erlanger.
Yes, the show is on the 25th. The benefit.
So this is kind of y'all are excited to be doing this show. So you're kicking it up in a few ways. In the past, y'all have done one weekend of shows. This year, you're bringing people 8 shows, 2 different weekends. Opening night, February 23rd.
Yes.
But it's this 25th, February 25th, the evening show. All the money you're giving back to Children's Hospital.
Every penny.
How nice is that? Does that mean more to you? Do you think when you're doing the performance?
It really does.
A different vibe.
Right. We know during that show what we're making a difference during it, and that's a huge thing for us.
I believe that several members, probably everybody in the cast at some point, has had a sprained ankle or something that's been treated at Children's Hospital, but there are a lot of your classmates, I think, that are going to be featured, kind of written up about that night for experiences that they have had. So do you have a favorite part of the show that you enjoy bringing to the stage? Trevor, do you have a favorite part? Or a favorite number?
Toward the end of Act 1, we have a song called Seize the Day, and everyone's in it, and it's a huge number. It's 10 minutes long. It's going to be so good. And then after that, you go into Jack's song, Santa Fe, and so that little bridge there, that's probably my favorite part of the whole thing.
Because it takes you from this high energy to then a bit more of an internal monologue with your own self, right?
Right.
What about you, Cassidy? Do you have a favorite?
Well, we go from Seize the Day into Santa Fe, and then my favorite is definitely when we open in Act 2, when we have King of New York, like the big tap number with Catherine and the Newsies. It's really just like such a high energy showstopper number, so I'm really excited.
So
about
are
that.
all of you trained dancers, Bryce, or where are you learning this? Like, a lot of practice going in.
Nah, we're not trained dancers, but honestly,
look
I
it.
feel
We
like
look like it.
Yeah, I feel like just the amount of hours and just the work ethic that we have in this program, and just the environment and the standard of just hard work that we put into this program. It's just, we may not be trained dancers, but I feel like we now have the ability to perform like trained dancers.
I mean, I'm sure you make a lot of correlations with your friends and family about what you do on the football field and then what you do then on the stage, because it all begins with a concept, and it's that hard work that brings the success. I think all three of you were a part of your state one-act championship show, so y'all know what victory looks like. You're winners in your program.
Yes.
All right, so Trevor, look at him. Come see for yourself, he says. So you can see them. You've got 8 chances to come. The ticket information is there on your screen for how you can go ahead and get your tickets. But if you want to go the evening of February 25th, that's the give back night. So your ticket purchase, they will not take that at the high school. They're going to give all of that money back to Children's Hospital at Erlanger to help the daily care and miracles that they see there. Break legs and good luck. I guess you're heading into Tech Week, right?
We are.
So let me see the bags under your eyes now, and we'll compare later. Y'all do great. Thanks for your heart.
Thank you.
You only get so many opportunities to follow your dreams, to make your mark in this world, to lay the foundation for your future. So never stop dreaming, creating, advancing. At Chattanooga College, we prepare our students to make their mark in programs like cosmetology, manicuring, aesthetics, or as an instructor. Find out more about these exciting cosmetology fields at chattanoogacollege.edu. Chattanooga College, because a small college can make a big difference.
If you don't have a 5-star Medicare plan this year, you could be settling for less. At Blue Cross, we have a 5 out of 5 stars rated Medicare Advantage PPO plan that you can switch to right now. Give us a call to experience the top-tier customer service our members depend on. We'll walk you through our 5-star all-in-one plan Medicare Advantage options with no monthly premiums, no deductibles on medical or pharmacy, $0 preferred generic drug copay, dental coverage, and a new quarterly over-the-counter allowance. We also offer vision and hearing aid coverage, plus a free fitness program. Switch to Tennessee's local 5-star Medicare Advantage PPO plan. Visit us online or call us at 1-888-902-2321.
We just found heroin.
I know that you can get back on track.
Hold it.
I got sober. I am not giving up on her.
If I can't trust you, I can't work with you. It's that simple.
Sir, are you injured? I'm gonna help you, okay?
Okay, today was so much fun. Tomorrow is going to be even better on 3+U, in part because the day itself is going to be so gorgeous. Can you believe almost 80 degrees in the month of February? I'll take that each and every year. But it's also going to be good because it is your last chance to see Wanda Woodard on 3+U talking about alpacas of Greater Tennessee. Their sales are continuing. I think she told me it's 40% off still for a little while longer. So watch the show tomorrow before they pack up and head north. We'll see you tomorrow.
Egg prices keep rising. Could backyard chickens